And recording. So, we're gonna try something different today. When I signed on to YouTube, there was a bunch of different new bands that I haven't heard of that popped up on my home screen. And I'm gonna try one of them. See if YouTube has figured out what I like. It didn't work out so well the first time I tried this, but that was years ago, and I've watched a whole hell of a lot of videos since then. So this is a band called Sulfur. Song is called Wide Open, featuring Howard Jones of Light the Torch, who I also don't know of. It's about 5 minutes, and this was released about a day or two ago. Looks like a Nosferatu zombie hybrid. And is that a skinless pigeon? Snake? Liver? I can't tell. Let's go! Artichoke. I like this breakdown. Pause. So it's a lot more squealing forward than I assumed it was gonna be, which nothing wrong with that. There's just a lot of it, especially at the front end of the song. So considering this is the first time I'm hearing them, like that's quite an astringent kind of sound to get right off the bat. But it sounds good. I like the squeals. I dig the low end growls more. The clean singing was surprising because this seems like a black. Is that Freddy Krueger in the middle there? uh, that's what you get when you see like a bulbous kind of veiny charred face with a hat. Oh, I lost my train of thought. When he went into the cleaners singing, like that caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting that. since it seems more like a black metal, death metal kind of sound. Um, you generally don't hear too much of that cleaner singing that almost has more of a metalcore feel to it, which is cool. It's interesting. I like the video. There's like a one of those morphing frame rate kind of deals happening where yeah, it's like a excuse me, there's like a frame cut out or extended or something. I don't know where it's like jumping like popping and locking I just saw a video of someone dancing, that's why. Um yeah, but cool. The art's cool. Um I feel like the mix is kind of low. Like I'd like it to be a little louder. Like the final product seems like it should be much louder. And yeah, no, let's just go back into this. I'm digging it. Go. That's really cool. It's like an AI generated kind of video. I like this again, this sound. The stripped back, almost acoustic sounding like thump. Yeah, that has an eerie kind of sound to it, almost old world instrument kind of deal there at the end. And in the middle, so two times. The art of it, I think it's like a filter over the top of. It's like an AI generated kind of thing. It's interesting looking, but like obviously very. When you see something that's AI, it's unnatural looking. That uncanny valley kind of thing. I did that because of the Superman movie, the Justice League. Henry Cavill had that mustache, so the uncanny valley. Yeah, but it's a little distracting from the music because you start looking at the art and thinking about how off it looks, which, considering the imagery, it's meant to look kind of off, I think. You know what's funny too is that the whole time I kept thinking of the Mask of the Red Death. I think that's what it is. I think Edgar Allan Poe. Is that the one where there's a plague going on, and all the rich people decide to hole up in one place. I think they brick off the room and just wait for everyone to die on the outside. Meanwhile, they're living it up and partying inside their solitary room there, thinking they're safe away from the plague and living in debauchery. But then they end up just dying. um, yeah, because you brick yourself up in a room. But I kind of got hints of that with like the feast and then all of the. There's a lot of red hue to the entire video, and just everyone, their faces looking kind of like zombified, almost like they're starting to fall apart and degenerate. Uh, yeah, it's interesting. the The video again distracted me more from the actual track itself, so I was a little distracted. It didn't hit me over the head with it being like all that impressive. I liked the solo. I liked the way it was broken into pieces. Each different section sounded cool. The volume, the master volume on it seemed a little low. I like that the guy had, the lead singer had like multiple ways that he was attacking it, like the squeals, the growls, the clean singing. Um, I wish he had done a little less of the squeals, or saved them to a point in the song where they would have more effect. Because generally you use that to like kind of accent a certain point, but if you're just starting with them and you're using them like so much, then it's just, eh, it's not as impressive, and it's not, cause it's an instrument. It's part of the song. But whatever. That's part of the stylistic kind of thing. It's good. I'll probably have to come back to them and try another track. But video was cool. The different pieces of the track they were cool. They're good musicians. Like, they're good musicians. I just don't know necessarily if I like it or not.